Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I'm Crypto Kip, and today I do have a Bitcoin emergency. We've got to talk about the weekly candle for Bitcoin because at the end of the day, Bitcoin is the tide that raises all the boats in this crypto space, and it is right at the precipice of either a very big move to the upside or at the risk of falling back down into a range that we have been stuck in for the last 230 days, a range that we recently just broke out of. And I want to get right into the TA on Bitcoin in this one in a quick emergency update for all you guys looking at the price of Bitcoin over the weekend. Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. Smash the like button in your way in. Subscribe to the channel. Let me jump right to the point. Bitcoin's back at $66,000 this morning, which is great. And as you can see this morning, you can see that right now Bitcoin is just under 67K. We were at 67K just a moment ago. If you look at Bitcoin dominance, it's up to 58.2%, getting increasingly closer to 60%. And Bitcoin is rallying. As Bitcoin has been rallying up from the low end of 60 up to the higher end of 60, we had some altcoins rally too, but now Bitcoin is stalling out right here. It's stuck at the top of this range. We broke out of this range. Again, this is the range that I talked about at the beginning of the video. For the last 230 days, we've been stuck sideways. We had finally a weekly green candle close out of the top of the range. Now we are at our second weekly green candle, our second weekly candle, which is currently red, which is okay. This candle right here, it is okay to see this candle. In fact, I think that it's great to see this red candle. Why am I rooting for a red candle on Bitcoin? Don't we just want this to continue pumping? Well, we do. But the best way for a pump to continue is for a bullish retest off the top of the range that we've been stuck in for a while, which is right at the top of this line at about 66K. Now, last night, Bitcoin was dipping again. Actually, you can see the wick on this red candle yesterday. It was much lower, and then it closed above this blue line still. I want to take you over to the Bitcoin percentage returns to note that we are still bullish here in October. But if we were to fall out of this range, the Bitcoin could be at the risk of potentially coming back down into this channel and playing these games again. And we want to see October green. We want to see in October. Well, right now, 2024, you can see October, we are green. But if we fall back down in this range, then we might lose that green status for the month of October. Why are we coming down from our highs? Because there are still some longs that are being liquidated. Just yesterday, $347 million worth of longs were liquidated from the crypto market. This was the most liquidations that happened in the entire month of October. And typically towards the end of the month, you'll see big liquidation days. Like here's September 30th, you saw $450 million worth of liquidations. Here is actually right at the beginning of August, we had one slip as well. End of the month seems to be higher liquidations towards the ends of the month. People are anticipating a monthly candle close, a weekly candle close. So again, let's look back at the weekly candle close because people like those long time frame candles to determine, what comes next. I'm going to tell you guys this. If Bitcoin can bounce off the top of this range on this weekly candle, which closes in 1 day and 7 hours tomorrow night, this weekly candle will be closing. If this candle closes above this blue line, there's a beautiful chance, a very beautiful chance. I got to use my words carefully. There's a very good chance that Bitcoin is going to get a successful bounce. If we can close this body of this candle above this blue line, that is what you need in order to see a bounce, a bullish retest off the top of this range, and then continuation upward. And guys, you know that historically we have had 21% gains on average for Bitcoin in October, 46% gains on average in November, and even a little 5% gain in December. You know that we've been trading sideways for 230 days. Dare I say that this is a make or break moment for Bitcoin? This is certainly an emergency update because this weekly candle is going to decide what happens over the course of the rest of October, over the rest of November potentially, because if we break back down into this range, guys, unless it's some kind of fake out, there's a chance when we come back down in this range that fear could kick back in. We could come creeping back down to the bottom of this channel and keep playing this game until it's truly time to break out. There are some people speculating that maybe even with some of the Fed rate cuts that we have coming and some of the conversation around some of that maybe were postponed. There's also a presidential election coming up, which at the end of that, typically we see Bitcoin rallying. So I think more signs are leading towards bullish. And right now with this weekly candle closing potentially above this range, that is kind of the last thing that I need to see to say, okay, I believe we're going to continue going up because we're in a post-halving year, because November is historically bullish, because this is a beautiful, perfect retest off the top of the range, and because we've been waiting in this range for 240 days. It's really only a matter of time. The largest institutional investors are getting into crypto and Bitcoin. We have Pennsylvania passing legislation to protect crypto users. We potentially have a pro-crypto president potentially going to be elected. Even, really both candidates are pro-crypto to a point, it seems. Certainly both getting donations. And so this weekly candle is important, but it's not the end all be all. It's an emergency because this candle is going to decide where we go, I think, in the short to midterm. But even if we break down below this range, I still remain bullish. 2025 should be a great year. Are we going to be playing some games in the meantime? Well, the weekly candle for Bitcoin, I believe, is going to be a pivotal candle to watch. Do you think we'll close above this range? I personally do. I think the candle will be red, but I think we will close above this range, have a beautiful bounce, and move upward. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know what you think in the comments down below, guys. That's all I have for you in this one. But before you go, if you haven't signed up for Blowfin and you want to take advantage of the leverage trading opportunities in this market, you could do so using our link pinned in the comment section in the description down below. Free money when you do sign up for Blowfin. No KYC required for this exchange. That's all I got, though. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel DCA HODL, and I got 2 videos for you right here if you want to check them out. I'll see you in the next one, y'all. Peace.